It's Championship Saturday on NorCal Sports TV, 68th Annual Gridley Invitational Basketball Tournament. 4 games, the first Oakland Tech and the host Gridley Bulldogs. We got battling Bulldogs today, D. Who will get the big bite and get the victory? You'll find out next. Happy Saturday, wherever you may be. Thanks for joining us here on NorCal Sports TV. We've got the 7th place matchup, Gridley against Oakland Tech. Both are Bulldogs. Last night, Oakland Tech lost to Dublin 65-50. Gridley lost to Branson 77-39. Our starters first for Oakland Tech. Oakland Tech, coached by Kariga Hart in his 14th season now for the host Gridley High School Bulldogs in their home whites. To honor America, our national anthem. our national anthem. Gridley is missing their 6'7" junior, Aaron Kular, double-digit scorer, can hit from downtown, capable player. They've already got an uphill battle already against Oakland Tech. It got a lot tougher with him being out. Our officials, Jeff Kissiar, Pete Daniels, and Nick Bradley. We got 2 o'clock, Lauren Goodman in the house, my broadcast partner. Lauren, great to see you here arriving safely.
Safety is all that matters.
Safety is no accident.
It's storming like cats and dogs in Sacramento, but I'm glad to be beside you, snuggled up.
I got you. Let's go. And this is for 7th place. Oakland Tech 2-6, Gridley 2-3. Tip goes to Gridley. We're going to kick the schools, Oakland Tech and Gridley, because Bulldogs will confuse them because we got double Bulldogs going today. Muhammad, he had 33 points in the tournament. Kramer hasn't had a real good scoring tournament. He's averaging 14 points a game, and he misses that long-range 3.
Today's game is really important for both teams because they need to get something out of this tournament. Really tough tournament. They got to make it count.
Castillo had 6 points yesterday, all in the first half, both threes. Staples. No brain surgery here. You got to block out the big fella. Keys to victory for Oakland Tech. Defensive rebound. They want a 2-to-1 assist-turnover ratio, doesn't everybody? Inside-out shot selection, which they demonstrated there. I would say for Gridley, stay connected and defensive rebound, because Oakland Tech's not going to make it. Nobody makes every shot. And no showtime. Early on, Muhammad having his way.
Gridley handles the press really well, but can they capitalize off it and turn it into some points?
Great point. Off mark is Brown. He had 6 points. You can't let Devin Haynes beat your entire team up the court. We'll take a break. You're watching the 68th Annual Gridley Invitational Basketball Tournament on North. Quick timeout after a good start by Oakland Tech, and explain to everybody, Lauren, what you mean about you break the press, but then you got to institute some offense.
Now, the press can either, created a turnover there. It can either do one or two things. It can either trap and apply pressure, or it can be delayed press. So if you are either getting time off that shot clock or delaying how fast you go into your offense, you got to be able to turn into some points.
Wide open look, doesn't go. Defensive rebound by Benson Tolman. He had late 8 versus Branson last night. But just a careless turnover. Got to get him going. Kramer with the 3.
And just like that, that pressure from Oakland Tech, even when they got down deep yesterday, they stayed in that pressure, and I assume they're going to have it on all day.
Officials are going to call it close. I mean, it was a reach in, but not real physical. Smith as Kramer drains the 3.
And that's a good shot for Kramer for him to see it go in the rim, but he got to be catch and shoot. Got to be ready. Take that dribble out, get the snap off quicker so he's more comfortable.
We'll talk about lack of dribbling or dribbling in the last game, especially after talking to the Salesian coaches. I digress. 9-zip, Oakland Tech. Nice post entry. Can't dribble the ball down there, big fella. Make a pass and reset.
He wants to shoot anyway, so get him out on the perimeter and see if he can knock one down.
Kular misses, put back, doesn't go, rebounded Kramer. I'm Chris Babcock with my broadcast partner, Lauren Goodman, from the 68th Annual Gridley Invitational Basketball Tournament. Off mark. He just has the ball stolen. Brings it right down to his waist so Muhammad can steal it, and he gets the assist to Kramer. In some of these press breaks, if they have the older Kular, he's capable of hitting from downtown and doing a little work around the basket. So having him out is going to be a challenge.
And Oakland Tech has to be mindful of being too aggressive. We see that dime from Muhammad.
Who's fooling who here? In a game like this, as a coach, you challenge your players, let's really move defensively on the court without touching guys. Mm-hmm. Let's cut off. Let's have a great angle. Let's help. And then, okay, these are the moments we did. Let's go back to it. Not reaching.
Well, a big part about Oakland Tech's problem is they don't move their feet. They got to move their feet, keep their hands active high. They'll get more tips and deflections and then know when to dive on the ground and go get it for those loose balls.
It's like when they tell me that the restaurant's open, the vegetarian restaurant, when I don't move my feet. Nothing against any vegetarians out there. Save your letters. I just digressed. 11 zip. Inbound on the base or on the sideline. Smallwood comes and gets it. Villalobos in the game. Not a good pass to the wing, and Kramer's going to take it right to the basket.
Good finish by Kramer. And he seems more active today.
So when Gridley plays their next game on Tuesday, it's going to be like they've swung a heavy donut on a baseball bat for 3 days and getting that hard work and then learning, boy, this is a pace, if we want to get to the next level that we have to be able to learn and play at.
It's all strategic by coaches. We see Kramer right here pushing in transition, going to the left. I like that. But he knew how tough this tournament was going to be. He put it together strategically to a certain degree. So I think it's just good practice for his squad, and they're definitely going to learn.
But there's been 2 times today. We're not going to evaluate the talent and stuff. It's obvious. But doesn't take any ability to get back on defense and cut off I don't care if you foul him.
Nope.
Cut off the path of the dribbler. But you just allow them to get to the basket, then you're just making things easy on them. Ian Meyer-Pletner's checked in. Go ahead, Lauren.
The athleticism and the skill set may not have to be there, but the heart and the effort can be there for sure.
Turnover. It's been a while since they've attempted a shot. Turnover. Oakland Tech. Dylan Lux into the game. You're watching the 68th Annual Gridley Invitational Basketball Tournament on NorCal Sports TV.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Catch you later. Timeout on the floor. Oakland Tech leads Gridley. Gridley, uphill battle, but then their best player, Kular, is out today.
And you see Coach Hart really working that bench, and there we go, 10-second count.
He was out here working with some guys that are great practice players that don't get as much chance to play, working with them, anticipating, what was going to happen today. I remember in football, we playing a weaker opponent, and of course we're not telling our team that. But I'm telling the guys that are backups, young man, you want to play, you got to build some trust. You better get into the film room this week and immerse yourself so when you get the opportunity, you're not a clown out in the field or the court.
Really working for those minutes, valuing those minutes, whether it's 30 seconds, 30 minutes a game, no matter what it is, you got to give everything you got.
Dallas Sanford with the field goal. Rebound, and here comes Adarius Gates. Nice catch, baseline jumper, and Dallas Sanford with back-to-back field goals. And we were doing what school it was. It's probably better that I don't mention, but they put in a sophomore running back to score. They were on the goal line, and he went the wrong way. And that's his last college game. Never going to get that opportunity again. That'll live with him the rest of his life.
For sure will.
I mean, life is life, but, be prepared. Seize that moment. Gates, Lux, Malone. That's Lux. Misses. You got Dallas Sanford, who's had a couple of field goals, and Donovan Malone. Assist. Lux. We've got another timeout, so do we. You're watching the 68th Annual Gridley Invitational Basketball Tournament on NorCal Sports TV.
All the way up from Los Angeles. We just heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel.
Our commercial. Inbound. Ian Meyer-Pletner, 6'6" sophomore.
And he had some big moments yesterday. He came in, plays really solid. I like that. He keeps it consistent. He makes good decisions, and look at him on the backside of that press. He can really go out and get some plays for him.
Brian Brown with the foul.
And you see here.
I mean, I know 6'6" sophomores that can't tie their shoes, chew gum, and dribble a basketball.
Man, there's something in the water because we're beating a lot of 6'6", 6'5", 6'7" sophomores.
Right to the basket. I'm going to say it. That's Linda Rodstad, Blue Bayou defense. That's early. Early. I probably should have saved that one.
And if you're Gridley right now,
Coach Link encouraging his kids.
You got to have some fire. I'm with Coach. Like, it's too quiet in this gym. It's your home gym. Play with some effort, even if you got some guys out.
The previous Gridley games, there were students here. Or I know it's duck hunting season, so that might have a factor, and I'm not kidding you. Kular. Back to Brown. Villalobos. Misses.
And I want to say he's the
Let's
only
go,
person.
Big fella.
Yeah, he's the only person that's taking a shot attempt for Gridley. Like, somebody got to look at the rim.
Sanford, what's that, 3 field goals for him?
Already. He only had 5 points yesterday, and he's already at 9.
There's my Chico State math. Or memory. It has nothing to do, well, partially because of Chico State. Anyway, Lux, I'm sorry. Kettner misses. Off the hand of Sanford.
Let me see that last bucket. Just catch and shoot. Nice. Knock down.
At what point do you call off the press?
Soon.
You're watching the 68th Annual Gridley Invitational Basketball Tournament on NorCal Sports TV. Do you need an aggressive and persuasive criminal defense attorney in Contra Costa, Solano, or Napa County? Contact Vincent R. Maher, attorney at law. You can benefit from the dedicated advocacy of an attorney who's one of the rare criminal trial lawyers in the state to be a specialist certified by the California State Bar. Contact him at 707-427-2800. Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation.
One falling down.
Oakland Tech 25, Gridley 0. We'll start the second quarter. Is Sanford the leading scorer for O-Tech?
He is. Kramer had a pretty good quarter as well.
Our 3:30 game, which I think will be a real good one, is Dublin against Branson.
That's going to be a real good one. I think it's going to be really tough, evenly matched. Both teams can bring the intensity. Let's see who can respond the best. But, again, it's just trying to build on your wins. That's one reason why they get into these tournaments, to see if their team can respond, sometimes quicker than normal. Maybe you'll have multiple games in a week, but having these games like this and with this competition, it's really a good test for coaches.
Best press break. Now just shoot it there. Or the big fella. In and out.
And right now, if I was Kular, just a young freshman, shoot the rock, get comfortable, get real Kevin Durant-ish. He has the body type.
Staples.
He could definitely get creative right now. Why not?
Witt with the rebound. Turnover. But, you know, Coach Hart's playing his bench. I mean, they're getting an opportunity to get some valuable minutes. Stop dribbling in the post.
Bigs.
If you're making that one move
1,000.
facing the basket, cool. But as soon as you do that spin cycle rubbish.
1,000, 2,000, get the rock out.
And the help's there.
It's either rock is out or shoot the ball. It's no more dribbling.
I like to seal. I'm like, dude, if you're just going to power dribble and lay up, great. But as soon as you do that flip back, the help defense nailed them. Big fella, you're the biggest guy in the court. Go down low and just get fed.
That's it.
I mean, they're going to leave the candy store open, and they're saying free candy. Go in. You're not
Take every advantage
anything.
of it.
Yeah. Grab me some Butterfingers while you're at it. Dino Daly in the game, 5'6" senior. We got a foul, and it'll stay with the, almost said Bulldogs. Oakland Tech, Cairo Hart will inbound on the baseline.
Good shot right there.
Demarius Gates, Jr., hits that one. Hit it. That one's long. Dino Daly going through his daily dribbling drill. Out of bounds.
And it's good to see some of this second rotation, third rotation for Oakland Tech to get some confidence under their belt, see what they're doing.
Sean Wynn in for Ian Meyer-Pletner, one of the players that Coach Hart was working with in the pregame. Good rotation of the basketball.
And this is the thing, a lot of people are like, the bench end won't.
Wilsonberger served back hot by Kendall Witt. You can even cook in this weather. Gates. No gate there.
The thing about it is both teams, when they're rotating in practice, this is the groups that typically play together. This is the rotation that's playing against the starters or the second-string squads. So these teams have a certain level of chemistry, so that's why they can play so well when they come in.
Delvin Haynes getting ready to check back in. And comes in for Sanford, who's having a nice game.
Oh!
Win!
Gave him a Wilson back.
Wilsonberger back-to-back. There's one. Goes next play, gets one himself.
I like it.
From downtown, off mark, hustles for the offensive rebound, and it's a turnover. Good defense by Brown, but nobody gets the weak side
hang
boards.
time right there.
Cairo Hart. Oh, just shoot a big fella.
He said, nah. Second guess that one. One thing I want to see the Gridley players is just be more confident, just shoot the rock. If you don't give yourself a chance to get it up there, then.
Turnover on the rebound, and Castile enter back in for Smallwood.
Turn, look, and shoot.
3:30 consolation game. 5 o'clock third place game. Reardon and Clovis North. That'll be a great one.
That's going to be a matchup.
Looking forward how Reardon bounced back after yesterday. And Clovis North. Step back, air ball, put back, doesn't go. And then the Salesian Campolindo game.
That was a good weak side rebound. Just got to focus and finish that.
I didn't have the time to go and check what Campos record when I broadcast a game. But in 2019, they lost to Salesian, then went on to win the Division I state championship. We did their NorCal final, and they haven't lost ever since. And as we've mentioned, a lot of those 3, 2-point, 4-point games where they just out-tough you. From the baseline, his Hart.
He was a little bit on the line, but they gave him a 3.
Running one-hander.
Oh!
We're going to check the cap here. There's a cap on that rim.
Oh. There we go. Come on, free throws. We need you right now.
So I know it's championship Saturday when I put gel in the hair. I got Scooby-Doo and Lawrence here with me. It's a big game, championship Saturday. We're also up at Jesuit covering Championship Saturday up there. Our crews have been amazing this weekend.
There we go. Right on time, free throws. And we got some pressure returned by Gridley.
Win short with that.
Pull.
You're watching the 68th Annual Gridley Invitational Basketball Tournament on NorCal Sports TV.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
So Kiko Castillo hit 2 free throws with 3:05 left in the second quarter to get the first points of the game for Gridley. They're inbound here. Coach Link working on some situations. I like it.
No better time right now than work on your execution.
Oakland Tech's being aggressive. I do need some line out here. That one didn't feel very good. Like so many times they've broken the press and they've got the guy at the three-point line. No one's faked the shot or faked the pass. They just, you pause and hesitate.
And now we're in a one-on-one situation, so we're back to the free throw line. It's the best kept secret right now for Gridley.
Charity stripe. I'm trying to figure out how many days until next year's tournament. I'm going to go have to take a picture with me and the soft serve ice cream machine. And just, I'll see you soon.
You owe me the sundae you made, so I need to make
go.
sure I get the same treatment that you did.
We'll go. I think tri-tips on the menu today. Win. Back rim.
Good rebound.
Held basketball.
Ooh.
But to the Gridley Invitational Basketball Tournament Committee, thank you. They have a gentleman here from Comcast to make sure our Ethernet's working. Last night, a lady made sure that everybody got T-shirts, feeding us stats, constantly asking, is there anything we can do for you? And with the players staying with the families, the parade, the rallies, they have a queen. It's our favorite tournament. Really enjoy it.
Rich in tradition.
Yep.
Really hard-working community. They put all their effort into it, which is really a big support.
I imagine they get their work going Monday.
Yes.
For next year.
And that's why it's been around for the 68 years. I think they just put that commitment to it. So everybody who's taking notes, trying to have big tournaments. Some tournaments you go to, the hospitality is the last thing on the list, but something here, it just feels like home when you come in.
Most certainly. And I'll get a little teary-eyed, and it's just not missing the ice cream. It's just the people here.
Yeah.
How many thank yous, please, excuse me's that I get from people. The only kids that were rude, and I would have done the same thing, are the kids cutting in line at the ice cream machine, which I get. Baseline 3, which I totally get. And the lady goes, "Hey, these kids," I go, "They're kids. Let them get their ice cream. They'll be out of here in 5 seconds." 41-6. Off the glass. Villalobos.
And that last play, just going to the basket hard.
Nice, strong.
No hesitation.
Pull
I like
through.
it.
I like it, too.
You got to have
Nice
fun
flash.
within the game.
Stick that.
Dribbling too much.
As soon as you put that ball on the floor, you just become average.
And you talked about one of those players Coach Hart worked with prior to Win, just coming out with a lot of confidence. Got a little layup, knocked down the three wide open. It's just a difference when you can get those one-on-one opportunities with your coach.
And they're not here clowning around. They're moving the ball. They're running their offense. And that's, a testament to his commitment. The free throw line, Castillo will get another shot. Only one purple jersey underneath the basket. I mean, life is full of small victories. But, Coach Link called a timeout late in the second quarter. They're able to put something together offensively. They've outscored Oakland Tech here in the last, 2.5 minutes. 10-3. I mean, you got to come out here in the second half, so you got to find some things. I'm sure Coach Link will. There's another defensive stop.
I like it. Get
if
the
a purple
layup.
jersey, and we'll say this later, would have made that same decision, we might have a different championship game tonight. Different opponent for Salesian. Turn and face.
Good misdirection. Got to go strong. And I like it. Power layup.
Just anticipated the throw.
Nah.
If he fakes that, the guy's wide open for a layup underneath the basket. And these are great Gridley kids. They need to learn to lie a little bit on the basketball court. Again, we're not into lying off the court, folks, or off the field. Or,
fake it to make it.
Yep. Brown in for Kular.
That probably was the most screamed thing at me, period. Fake a pass to make a pass. It is embedded in my brain. Fake a pass to make a pass.
Embedded in mine. Thank you very much. It is 43-12. Oakland Tech. You're watching the 68th Annual Gridley Invitational Basketball Tournament on NorCal Sports TV. Do you need an aggressive and persuasive criminal defense attorney in Contra Costa, Solano, or Napa County? Contact Vincent R. Maher, attorney at law. You can benefit from the dedicated advocacy of an attorney who's one of the rare criminal trial lawyers in the state to be a specialist certified by the California State Bar. Contact him at 707-427-2800. Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation.
One falling down.
Family owned and operated since 1946 as a full-service jewelry store, Spitz Jewelers has remained true to our founding philosophies. Founded on the tradition of service, quality, and value, today we proudly continue that tradition from the smallest request to the most intricate custom design. We love what we do, and with 3 generations of success as our inspiration, we look forward to continuing these traditions into the future. Come see us at 1333 North Main Street in Walnut Creek. Spitz Jewelers, making memories for over 75 years. Go Mustangs!
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
You drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
we
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%. And we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
Family owned and operated since 1946 as a full-service jewelry store, Spitz Jewelers has remained true to our founding philosophies. Founded on the tradition of service, quality, and value, today we proudly continue that tradition from the smallest request to the most intricate custom design. We love what we do, and with 3 generations of success as our inspiration, we look forward to continuing these traditions into the future. Come see us at 1333 North Main Street in Walnut Creek. Spitz Jewelers, making memories for over 75 years. Go Mustangs!
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
One falling down.
Family owned and operated since 1946 as a full-service jewelry store, Spitz Jewelers has remained true to our founding philosophies. Founded on the tradition of service, quality, and value, today we proudly continue that tradition from the smallest request to the most intricate custom design. We love what we do, and with 3 generations of success as our inspiration, we look forward to continuing these traditions into the future. Come see us at 1333 North Main Street in Walnut Creek. Spitz Jewelers, making memories for over 75 years. Go Mustangs!
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
You drove all the way up from Los Angeles. We just heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
Family owned and operated since 1946 as a full-service jewelry store, Spitz Jewelers has remained true to our founding philosophies. Founded on the tradition of service, quality, and value, today we proudly continue that tradition from the smallest request to the most intricate custom design. We love what we do, and with 3 generations of success as our inspiration, we look forward to continuing these traditions into the future. Come see us at 1333 North Main Street in Walnut Creek. Spitz Jewelers, making memories for over 75 years. Go Mustangs!
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care through
Start of the second half. Good news for Gridley. They're 10 for 10 from the free throw line. Bad news for them, they didn't score their first free throws until the 3:05 mark in the second quarter. And I had some important things to attend to see when that tri-tip's going to be cut and sliced. Coach Hart just gave you a very nice compliment.
Appreciate that.
You're like an ESPN broadcaster, and I'm like a little puppy. Go, well, how about me? He says, Coach, you know how I feel about you. I said, okay. I said, Lauren is fantastic. We got more action today. I thought we were going to have a game at a certain school in Sacramento, and that didn't this week, and probably better that it didn't happen because we only had a bunch of other things going on. So 43-12, Oakland Tech.
And again, you see the pressure. Well, let's work on our stuff. But again, Gridley's done such a good job, even in the 2 games that I've seen them playing. They handle the press pretty well.
Good strong move to the basket.
I like it. He's got to be able to finish.
And I also like, now Haynes is a starter, so is Staples, but he's also, you know, they played a lot of guys today. I don't think these starters are going to be on the floor for very long. Okay, right there.
Coach Hart has got everybody in, I think, 14 players tonight.
Yep. So it's been, you get the half court, get the ball, they throw it the wing, and then the dribble entry gets hacked. It'll be a couple of free throws. 3 words, keep the streak. They do.
Something about shooting free throws at home. Hit a little different.
Well, he knows that because he's listening to the broadcast in the hospitality room, which we love having our broadcast there. Nice pass, and one opportunity for Devin Haynes.
They just take their time. Kramer with the dime.
I mean, you shouldn't be able to throw on a line pass, you know, halfway through the court, but that was the case, and strong catch and finish. And one. I can see the sun is out. Hopefully no more rain for the way home, and then when I get home, it can pour. We know we need our precip. I know the duck hunters around here are happy. Getting handsy.
And that's something Oakland Tech, even in this ball game, they can still work on, like being more disciplined with their defense, taking their time to beat the player to the spot. It's got to be anticipation, right? They know, man, this person can't go left. I'm going to try to beat them to the spot. If they go left, they're always trying to come back to the right. They just got to be a little bit more locked in defensively.
Coleman running one-hander, doesn't go. Kramer amongst the guys. Won't be credit for the rebound, but does a nice job on the defensive glass.
Because there was a reason why Gridley went 10 for 10 in the first half, because they were in the bonus. Oakland Tech, they have to stop fouling.
Yep. Staples on the push-off.
Yep. He didn't have to do that. All you had to do was explode straight up. Plyo boxes, box jumps style, just jump straight up.
The old hokey dokey and tap him on his right shoulder and beat him on the left. Trap, skip pass, more ball, no dribbling, ball movement, spin cycle move.
There we go. I like that from the freshman.
Staples.
He needs more plays like that.
Staples, offensive rebound.
Big body bends.
He's had 12 points and 7 points in the first 2 games of the GIBT.
Move it. They're going to trap. One more. Another good attack.
But if he ball fakes there, Lauren, and shifts that defense and then puts the ball on the floor, he's got a wide open lane to the basket. Great kid. He needs to learn how to lie. There comes the letters.
And we got to get in the weight room just for about 15 more pounds. But that was a good aggressive move for him. Another good jab step. Be strong with the ball. The thought process is there. I like to see that from him. Right here, just be strong with the basketball. And that's where that 10, 15 pounds in the weight room, got to get with his older brother, get in the gym.
Let's partner up.
Man, let's work hard because the older brother can put another 15 pounds on him, be great at the next level. So I thought that was the whole point of having a sibling that played the same sport as you. Oh!
Witt with the 3.
Are they going to give him a 3 for that one?
Oh, maybe I'm off. I missed that one.
I think they gave him a 2 ball.
That's why you're here. Muhammad. 22, 11, and see in double figures yet, Lauren?
Sanford was the only one in double figures.
Gotcha. Witt, back-to-back field goals.
Witt. Said, let's get with it.
Muhammad. Nice job. Good job by Witt. That time blocked out with room. Brown, 7-footer. Muhammad, board.
Muhammad is a really good guard, rebounding guard.
Staples.
Show us what you got then, big fella.
I think we've got a timeout for substitutions. No, we have timeout for commercials. No, I am royally confused.
We're doing a platoon.
All right, we're staying here. Hockey substitutions, we'll give you those. Smallwood in. Villalobos in. Along with Brown and Tolman. I'll make sure Witt's still in. And Witt for Gridley.
I was like, I hope Witt stayed in to back-to-back buckets.
Lucky, Sanford, Gates,
Thought
Hart,
about it.
and Sanford for Oakland Tech. Running one-hander. They'll go to the free throw line. Just like you had talked about. Handsy, handsy, handsy. Now, these aren't the starters, but
They got to be locked in, too.
most certainly.
Because if you know anything about Oakland Tech, they're going to have a long season, right, going into the postseason. And the way they are fouling right now, they're going to have to go into the bench at some point. And this is where you build that confidence.
Well, I mean, we saw a game last night where a coach went deeper into his bench in the first half, knowing what kind of game it was going to be. You know, that's great coaching, knowing, and I might have to situational substitute and stay on my toes here, but this is going to give us a little more energy in the bucket, if you will. Nice press break. Lux.
And I may not have to rotate this deep, but then I gain confidence and see more in certain players in game situation that I typically don't see in practice.
1-footer, step back, off mark,
Make a play, young fella.
out of bounds. Consolation game at 3:30. Cancellation. Oh, my goodness. Consolation's championship is Clovis. Repeat. Let me back that up. Is Branson. I'm going back to Thursday. Branson versus Dublin.
That's going to be a really good game. Better than people think.
Goes right to the basket. Misses.
I like it.
Gates.
He's been doing that consistently today. One of the few that's just been, I'm going to put my head down and get to the basket.
Running one-hander off mark. Ball reversal. Sanford from 17.
And Sanford's back to his scoring prowess.
Those were two of my favorite shows, Dallas and Sanford and Son. All in one kid. That's great. There's half our audience has no clue what those shows are. And some people are shaking their head up and down and go, yeah. Elizabeth. Lux. Bad
Good tip.
pass.
Good hustle. Philip Blows.
Castillo and Bikram Kular in for the game, or in for Gridley. Stick it. Drive and kick. Lux. Back rim. That's Jovan Calcat that's checked into the game.
That was a hustle call right there. I respected officials.
And what I always try to talk to the officials. And last night, which I really appreciated, is during the game is we got an explanation on in our last game of a call. Mm-hmm. Felt like we arrived.
Definitely did.
Because we don't call them referees, no refs, and we don't try to pound on them. We'll question a call. We'll show you the replay, but we move on. Mm-hmm. But they're some of our biggest subscribers. A couple of guys came over today. Where can we watch the game? They have, believe it or not, they have friends and family, too, that watch these games. So
and they want to hear opinions. They want to hear a non-biased opinion because they want to get better as well.
Turnaround, set shot doesn't go.
Oh, way to give it back to him.
Just
Good
hustle.
hustle.
Just beat. He didn't have. He was about 8 to 10 feet behind everybody, and he caught up. $60-19. You're watching the 68th Annual Gridley Invitational Basketball Tournament on NorCal Sports TV.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine.
Right. Gridley will inbound at half court. Villalobos.
You know what I can imagine Coach Hart, his practices?
I'm just watching him just put his head down and
do
the blink of his eyes.
I can imagine he has the practices where he has to argue with his players about every single foul that he calls because players in practice, they swear they never foul.
Well,
and then we get to the game and we're in double bonus both halves. And
I went and talked to him at halftime and I said, hey, I appreciate how you're handling this game and seeing you work with your players. And, they're going out. Kular with the three. They're go out handling themselves and not being clowns. He goes, oh, they could be clowns. And that means you're just going up and freelancing and doing things. And kids are kids. That's, when you coach at a high school level, you got to understand there's certain things that go with the path.
And it's being able to maintain the discipline when you have such an athletic team like he does. Hence why he said he knows that they can be clowns. They can probably, lean into that athleticism a little bit more. So I love that they are trusting him and what he's saying.
2 threes in a row. They had so many chances in the first half that so many players have nailed threes in this tournament, and now they're shooting them.
Sometimes it's just getting over that fear, being confident in your moves.
No, it's all right.
And what you want to do as a player. Like, no matter what the scoreboard is, my mindset is always it's about my performance. Do I feel good at the end of the game based off how I play? So now, of course, I don't want to lose, but at the end of the day, like, I want to make sure I gave my 100% effort no matter what the score was.
Foul going to the basket. Demarius Gates will get a couple of free throws.
You see here, big three by Gridley, knock it down. And I think we're to a running clock. Second three by Kular. He has a good stroke. I just want him to really focus on getting in the gym, building his confidence up.
Well, I mean, all these sports, you go play games, you shoot. That's important. Don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. But that's why the weight room is so important. And it doesn't mean you got to be a Herculean guy or gal and lift all these weights and,
nope.
and screw up your elasticity and all those things. But getting there helps you recover from games.
Yep.
It's the difference in a hell basketball, and I always yell, weight room, when you win those battles. And confidence. Drive and kick, he likes that spot.
That was a good find.
Rebounded by Gates.
Ooh, almost twisted his ankle right there. That made my ankle hurt. Shoot it.
Win in the game, skip pass. Hits the three. Ankle's not that bad. Amongst the trees, and it gets hammered.
Smallwood is woken up. I think they called him for a long
the grandpa
two.
hustle back on defense.
I think he twisted his ankle on that jump stop. That jump stop was a little janksy. And I promise you, it's nothing like seeing the ball go on the rim. Your confidence shoots up gazillion.
I mean, they were down 38 zip.
Mm-hmm.
And they've done some better things. And as you don't know, Gridley has never won their own tournament. And back in the day, they had a couple of twin brothers that were very good that played in the league. One played in the league. And they didn't even win the tournament that year. Pletner
with the catch and shoot.
That same Gridley team lost to Cloverdale in the NorCal final many, many moons ago.
That was a good catch and shoot. Nice elevation, soft touch around the rim.
We got free throws.
Not surprised at this point.
Are they perfect still?
No, they are not.
Because I talked about it.
They only missed one, though.
Oh, that's fine.
Hence, I feel like they should make these free throws because more than likely, if this is the home side, they practice here every day on this side and shoot free throws so they don't have to run. The bank is open.
Find a way. Take advantage. Win. Meyer Pletner. Nice pass, big fella. Missed the layup, though. Daly. And we've got full timeout. We'll take a break. You're watching the 68th Annual Gridley Invitational Basketball Tournament on NorCal Sports TV. Do you need an aggressive and persuasive criminal defense attorney in Contra Costa, Solano, or Napa County? Contact Vincent R. Maher, attorney at law. You can benefit from the dedicated advocacy of an attorney who's one of the rare criminal trial lawyers in the state to be a specialist certified by the California State Bar. Contact him at 707-427-2800. Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation.
One falling down.
Be aggressive right here, Kular. You got the mismatch. Go downhill.
From downtown, 22-footer goes 24.
Good
But
save.
Tolman makes something out of it and gets an assist, and Kular gets the field goal.
Get out of that corner. Get out of the corner. The ball has made no rotation. Get it to the other side of the court. Okay, got a little movement. Find the big fella. He makes good decisions.
Go reset.
Yep.
Get it back
it
to the
him
wing.
again.
Go down low, big fella. Oh. You guys sure talk about the post getting the ball. Yeah, because it opens up your entire offense.
Having an inside presence is like no other. If you got HBO, watch the Shaq documentary right now.
My goodness. We see no future in you playing any basketball as the seventh grade coach looks up to him.
It's ridiculous.
Yes. And I'm sure as a young man, he was just as enthusiastic as he is now.
Yeah,
you know,
most definitely.
I wouldn't call him a friend, but a buddy of mine is good friends with Tom Tolbert, and Tom played with him at Orlando. And most of the team was at a restaurant eating.
Mm-hmm.
Shaq came in, picked up something to go, never said anything to anybody, but he picked up the bill for his guys. But he knew if he stayed there, they wouldn't enjoy their dinner, and neither would he.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the kind of things he always did. And I was working at Pepsi. We were getting out his shoe size, an actual shoe, and the thing was, used it as a door wedge, double door wedge.
I was like double decker. And that's going to be a wrap.
So Oakland Tech takes the 7th place game, and they'll have a much better drive home, 67-32 against a battling Gridley team. So we've got a while till our next game. But remember, we'll come back at 3:30 for the consolation championship between Branson and Dublin. Until then, we're going to close this one out. You're watching the 68th Annual Gridley Invitational Basketball Tournament on NorCal Sports TV.